the biggest gift card mistakes that salon owners make. Hi, I'm Kayla Swanson, and I'm your host of the Profitable Salon Owner Podcast. And hanging out with me today is Jason Everett. What's up, Jason? How are you?
What's going on, Kayla? Good to be on the podcast and hang out with you today. Let's talk gift cards, man. It's going to be a good day.
Yeah. Man, I love this topic. I'm really stoked because I think there are so many different ways to do it. Gift cards have been around for a long time. And so the evolution of how they're done and things like what you should think about when doing them, and everybody has them in every salon. So let's talk about it. You were mentioning before this how because you experienced so many different conversations around and people have like almost like ideas of what they should do, and we want to correct those. So tell me about gift cards in general. Like what is the overall arching thought that people should have when it comes to gift cards?
Let's talk about a couple of things. I mean, first and foremost on gift cards, I think gift cards are one of the coolest things you can do in a salon to generate some revenue, to have some massive profit growth inside your salon, and create a lot of new customers. And I think the idea of a gift card is for new people to try out your services during the holidays. And I think if you get clear on, man, I'd love to give my friend a gift card from a salon, that would be incredible. And we did a whole training a long time ago in the academy called Gift Card Crack. And and the reason why we talked about gift card crack, so if you've ever been addicted to crack cocaine, I apologize in advance that I didn't make the comparison. But it's like people are really excited about gift cards, especially around Black Friday and, all in November and then in December. This idea of gift cards can be very alluring, and it can be like this addictive thing to be like, I can sell $1 million in gift cards. But they don't realize they're actually making some massive mistakes that actually screw them up into the next year. And so I'd love to be able to unpack some of the things that we did in that to make gift cards not only profitable, because I think that's part of it, right? Profitable Salon Podcast, make gift cards really profitable, but make sure that you don't use the gift cards for what they weren't intended for, and then have artificially inflated income you pay more tax on and have other problems for. So there's some really interesting things. I want to talk about how do you put it in your profit and loss? How should you sell them? What's the right way and wrong way to sell them in the first place? So I've got a lot of things to unpack today that if you've ever thought oh my God, I'm going to make so much money this year on gift cards, and you might be making some of these mistakes. And maybe, here's my real goal. My real goal is you're such an amazing salon owner that you listen to every one of these mistakes. I probably got 7 or 10 mistakes I'm going to give you guys today that you listen and you're like, I don't do that one. I don't do that one. I don't do that one. And I hope you get to all 7 or all 10 and you literally go, I don't do any of those. I'm a BOSS, I think that would be really fun for you to listen to today's program and really kind of get that wrap around and make sure that you get it. So that's what
I love that. Nice.
Is that cool?
So this podcast is really to prove to you that you're doing it right. And so that's hopefully you're in for that.
Save your life if you're doing it wrong. Save your life. Let's do it.
Yeah. Things to think about. All right, let's dive in. Yeah. Okay. So gift cards. Yeah. Let's talk about when people go to run, when you want to start, do you want to talk about what they're, let me start. How people should promote them?
Yeah. Let's talk about gift cards in general. So here, like I said, a gift card should be this. A gift card, if it's used beautifully inside the salon, should be an opportunity for you to meet a new guest. Meaning, if I go into my salon, I've got a haircut later this week at my salon. If I go in the salon and the stylist says, hey, Jason, are there any people on your list that you don't know what to get them? Because we have a gift card program that would be really awesome for you, and it'll help you get an incredible gift card for somebody on your list that you don't know who to buy for, but they'd love some salon spa or services. Do you have any women in your life that would love to be pampered? Or do you have any women in your life that would love a nail treatment or a hair spa experience or a massage or is there something like that? And if as a guy, somebody asked me that, I can immediately think of a bunch of people, maybe my aunt, maybe some people at work that I'm I don't know what to buy for them. I don't know. That might be a really great opportunity for me. Now, that's as a guy. As a woman, if you get somebody to say, hey, do you know anybody who deserves to be pampered that you're not sure what to get them or they would love a spa experience? We're doing a gift card promotion and we'd love to meet some new clients, and this might be a great way for you to get a extra value and us to meet some incredible guests. That would be the coup de grace, the super fancy, the woo, gift cards, rock and roll. And that your team in the chair or in a service room or at the front desk present gift cards in that sort of fashion, and you have the biggest gift card season you've ever had. Okay.
No kidding.
That would be huge, right? It's every single person was man, and by the way, would you like a gift card? Now you got to remember, everybody's asking you about gift cards right now. Do you want a gift card? Do you want a gift card? So it depends a lot on how you ask for people if they want a gift card. And here's mistake number 1. I'm going to write these down because I don't know if I have 7. But I'm going to see how many I've got. Okay. We're going to see what we can do here. But I'll write them down as we're going. And I know what they all are. I just don't know if I have 7 or 10. I got quite a few. But number 1 is that people discount gift cards. Now, you might be thinking, of course, Jason, everybody gets a discount on gift cards. Isn't that the number one reason why you would do a gift card is because you can give a discount? And a lot of people are like, hey, buy $100 worth of gift cards for $80. And by the way, that's most people, like Costco, that's what they do. Like buy $100 gift card for $80. So like, Kayla, if I want to buy you a gift and I'm a cheap ass and I want to buy you, because like I remember I've done this before. I'm selling out. My father-in-law doesn't listen to this podcast, so I can say this. I'll never forget. I didn't know what to buy my father-in-law, and somebody in my office was like, "Hey," she also worked at like Red Lobster. You know Red Lobster, right? Like cheesy biscuits.
It's been a long time.
I haven't been forever, probably since I bought that gift card. But she came in one day and it's like, "Hey, I can give you like my employee hookup on gift cards, and I can give you two $50 gift certificates for Red Lobster, but only for." Whatever it was, like $60 or something. I'm like, this is amazing. I'd love to buy that. That's such a good deal. And then I can give my father-in-law, like he likes Red Lobster. I'll give him a $50 gift certificate. Bam, look at what a good gifter I am. I'm frugal and I'm ready. And like, that's what people like is they like a good discount on a gift card.
Yeah.
Now,
like save money.
And again, we just talked about Red Lobster, and that's like, hey, I probably wouldn't have gone to Red Lobster had I not had a gift card or had I not given a hit to him. So that gets a new customer through the door. That's the incentive, right?
Good point.
Now, here's what can happen at like Starbucks as an example. Like they know they already have you as a customer, but they love when you gift people coffee. They love it. Now, Starbucks doesn't run promotions on gift cards. You can't buy $100 worth of Starbucks for $80. They don't give you a discount because they know if they did that, everybody would pre-buy their entire coffee for the whole year. They're like, if I get a sale on that, I'm like, okay, if I go to Starbucks now, I can buy all my coffee for the year in one thing, and then my Starbucks is cheaper. Right? Like they have all these things. So you have to be mindful about why are people buying, okay? So the way you want to do this, because what can happen in this discount culture for gift cards is that what people do is they come up with some crazy promotion because they see somebody else do it. They see Costco do it. They see somebody else do it. And they come up with this crazy promotion to say, buy one gift card and get 20% off everything. And that gift card is good for retail products. It's good for services. It's good for anything you want. And there's like no boundaries. So that's actually mistake number 2 is there's no boundaries on gift cards. And I'll talk about both. Yikes. No boundaries. Sorry, I'm writing my own notes down. No boundaries.
That's good.
So here's what I mean. Is they say, hey, it's unlimited gift cards. You can buy a $100 gift card for $80. And a smart guest who comes to your salon all the time goes, well, wait a second. I spend about $100 a month with you guys. If I just buy 50 or whatever, they'll buy 12 gift cards. Now I've prepaid for all of next year's services with these gift cards, and now I'm getting a deal. But here's the problem. You're now paying out your stylist their same rate, and your profit margin is probably only 5 or 10% anyway, and you just gave them this 20% discount on gift cards, and now you have effed yourself because you have given a discount to your existing guests to buy gift cards now in December instead of paying you all in the year next year.
Goodness, Jason,
that's
you put it like that.
I know, it's a problem. Well, so I would say that's a big part. It's like you discount, and I would say the other thing is you don't check your profit. Okay, you don't check profit. And what I'm saying about that is like you might want to say, for example, we'll sell a retail purchase gift card, or we're only selling $20 gift cards, or we're selling $50 gift cards. But you got to double check, like, can you still be profitable if you sell that gift card as a discount? Because a lot of salons sell all these gift cards, and so what happens, and this would be probably mistake number 3 that I'll get into, is they fluff December, and they're hurting the rest of the year. Okay, so they fluff December. What do I mean by fluff December? They have an artificial increase of massive sales. Like let's say a salon, like we have a lot of salons do like $1.2 million a year in their revenue, which is around $80,000 to $100,000 a month of revenue. That's $1 million to 1.2. So what will happen is they normally do about $80,000 to $100,000 a month in sales. And that month they do $200,000 in sales because they have $100,000 in gift cards or $50,000 in gift cards. They're like, woo, I have all this money, which they fluff December, and it makes everything look really good and feel really good. But then what happens is the rest of the year, they've actually cannibalized their sales for next year because now their March is down and their January's down, their February's down, their March is down, their rest is down because they kind of realized all those sales in December. Okay.
Yeah, because then they spend them later in the month. Well, and then that money is not.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to say. That's mistake number 4. Mistake number 4 is they spend December's cash.
Oh, no.
Okay. They spend December's cash. What that means is, so let's say we bring in $50,000 extra dollars. Well, I'm like, oh my God, I have all this money. Now I can take more money out of the business. I can pay for the Christmas presents. I can buy my spouse that big expensive gift that I want. I can like remodel the salon. I can pay for all the chairs. And like, it feels like you have a flood of cash in December But again, that kind of ties into that fluff in December. You feel that fluff and then you spend it. So one is you fluff December. Two is you spend it in December and then you're out of cash later. So then like all of a sudden in March, you have to pay that stylist who did the service and you're like, oh shoot, I actually don't have that money. Where's that money coming from? Why am I broke? Why am I dipping into my savings account? Because you didn't spend it. Okay. So which takes me to lesson number 5, which is they miscategorize on their P&L. And let's talk about that for a second. I don't mean to get all weird on P&Ls for a second, but just to give you some framework. So on your profit and loss statement or in your accounting, that income that you bring in as gift cards should actually be dog-eared into a separate bank account and put aside and not spent until the gift card is redeemed. Because basically a gift card is an IOU voucher. It's an IOU voucher that says that needs to be redeemed at some point into the future. So if you go back to like at some point in the future, if I have spent that money, like if I get a $100 gift card, and heaven forbid I got it for $80. So not only do I only have $80 of the 100 I have to pay out. So let's just do this $100 example. $100 gift card sells for $80 and you pay 50% commission. I don't know, that's possible, right? 45, 50% commission. And so you got to pay the stylist $50 at some point later. You've got to pay the bills at some point later. You've got to pay the associate at some point later. You have all these other bills later. So you not only, you went from the $50 and $50, 50 for you as the business owner that you have to pay all the bills, then you make your 5 or 10% profit, and then 50 to the stylist. You get that $100 in December, you spend $100 because, right? Wow. You didn't have to pay out any expenses. So you spend that $100 somewhere. Now, later in the month, you not only have that $50 has to go out to the stylist, you have to pay for the rest of the things that, the color they use and all those other things they use. And by the way, you only had $80 in the first place. You gave away a lot of what it's a mess. It gets really gross. Okay. So when I say miscategorizing the P&L, you want to put that in on your balance sheet as actually a liability in your business, because that gift card, they could come back and redeem it. So until it's redeemed, it shouldn't show up on your balance sheet. So even though you collect that cash, let's say you do $30,000 in gift card sales in December. If they're used in December, it counts as income in December. If they're not used until March, then you can't count that as income until March. You can't spend that as income until March. And there are some tax strategies there we have to be mindful of, because again, depending on how you categorize that takes me to mistake number 6, is you pay tax on it before you've actually used the money. So you pay tax on your gift cards. So if you bring in all that money, you bring an extra $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 in December, you've got to pay tax on that $50,000 in December, because if you have it miscategorized on your profit and loss statement, you'll actually end up paying tax on it now and then having to pay tax on it sometimes later too, depending on how you have it set up inside your business. So I'm already at 6 mistakes, right? Is people like, okay, so what are we at? Number 1, you run a big discount and you don't check for profitability. Number 2, there's no boundaries. I want to go back to that for a second, because the boundaries is going to be an important one. Number 3, you fluff December and you hurt future months, right? You hurt next year with a problem. Number 4 is you spend the cash in December and you wasted your money. You maybe pay out in taxes. Maybe you just pay out in shit that you want to, in stuff that you want to buy. I think we can cuss on the podcast. And then you miscategorize on your P&L, and then sometimes people pay tax in advance to do it. So I think those are monstrous mistakes that people make on gift card sales. And I think those are some of the major ones. I said I have 7 to 10. I will give you more, but I want to go back and rewind and talk about some solutions, because I've been like Debbie Downer for the last 10 minutes on this thing. I want to say, what can we do? Is that cool?
Yeah, let's solve those problems. Yeah, I think it's also, I love what you just said about like people don't always think of those things. I appreciate the preemptive thought of like, yeah, if you were selling gift cards, you're like, oh yeah, this is easy way to make cash. Think of these things. Yeah. Love that. Let's talk about it.
I kind of said this, actually, I want to add one more. 7, I think I'm going to put in a different category, is you sell existing guests. I kind of alluded to this, is that you really don't want your existing guests to buy gift cards, even though I said you discount and there's no boundaries. I didn't mention this exactly. You don't want to sell your existing guests their future of their stuff. I know I kind of talked about you fluff December, but you're not really selling, you don't want to sell gift cards to your existing guests. They pre-buy their whole year's worth of business, and not what you're trying to do. You want to sell to new guests. So that's the first solution I want to spit out, is that we want to incentivize this. Like, think about this. As a salon, you probably do something where it's like as a referral card. So think of this for a second. You have a referral card that says, hey, Kayla, if you have a friend that you want to come into the salon, I'd love to give them a $25 gift and you a $25 gift just for them coming to the salon. So if they come in and get a service, they will get a $25 gift card or a credit to use inside the salon. And I will give you a $25 gift to use for a add-on service or a retail product or something like that inside the salon. That's a great promotion for me to get you to tell your friend about the salon. Would you agree?
Oh yeah, for
Right?
sure.
And like as soon as they come in and redeem it, we'll also give you $25. So they get $25, you get $25. Good deal. Now, notice what I said in there. I said you can use that for an upgrade to your service or for a retail product. Why did I not just say $25 to take off your service? Because the service is actually the least profitable thing inside the company. But a retail product, if I give them 25% off a retail product, I'm still profitable because that gets marked up 100%. So that 25%, which is basically 50% markup, or excuse me, 100% markup, but 50% profit to me, I've still got cushion and I'm profitable. Same thing on most upgrades in the salon. If I add like a hot towel or a back massage or red laser therapy or something like that, that usually has a high margin service. So I'm giving you a bonus in a high margin service, so I'm still profitable. Okay. Why am I talking about referral cards when we're talking about gift cards, Jason? That's because I want you to think about your gift card process like referral cards. So if you think about it that way, if I'm using the same analogy, now all of a sudden, when I say, hey, for every $100 gift card you receive, you'll receive a bonus $25 gift card that is to be used by your friend for upgrades in service and retail product.
Ready to transform your business and improve your salon's profitability? With Lonza's 3-in-1 technology and intermixable shades, your hair color inventory is streamlined with limitless creativity behind the chair. Click the link below to unveil the secret to salon success.
Are you ready to increase your retention and revenue and convert website traffic to clients? Then you're ready for Maya. Maya creates better business relationships by pairing the right clients with the right beauty professionals. Use promo code HPSA for your first 2 months free. Visit joinmaya.com to get started.
We're Forest, born on the salon floor and built for and by hair and beauty professionals like you. Forest is your marketing, your reporting, your reputation management. You need one easy-to-use system that does it all. Forest, together we grow.
Are you tired of not knowing what your hair color is costing you? With Salon Scale, we take the guesswork out for you so you can cover your back bar expenses, reduce your color waste, and generate more profit in your salon. Click the link in the description to get 10% off your first year.
So notice, I said buy a $100 gift card and you'll get a $25 special gift card for free. Now, notice I didn't say buy a $100 gift card, get a $25 discount. That's not what I said. I said buy a $100 gift card and get a $25 bonus. What that's doing, so that's my tip 1, is upgrade or value up, don't discount down. You've heard me say that before. Value up, don't discount down. Okay. Because if you can say, man, I know you're going to spend, and by the way, you could do this where it's like, if you buy a $25 gift card, we'll give you a $5 special gift card. If you buy a $50 gift card, we'll give you a $15 gift card. And if you buy a $100 gift card, we'll give you a $25 or $30 special gift card. And by the way, that special gift card, and this is what you would say, that special gift card, you get one as the buyer, or you get, and everybody who buys a $100 gift card, also you get a $25 special gift card, or $30 special gift card, and you get a $5 upgrade on this service while you're here today.
Nice.
Right? So notice what I'm doing. I'm giving away a lot of value. I just gave, they gave me the same $100. And by the way, that $100 is a whole $100, not a part of $100. It's a whole 100. Then I'm adding in kind of like that referral card for somebody else to use. And this is why I'm saying the no boundaries thing, going back to that, no boundaries. That $25 upgrade gift card is to be used by a friend, not for their services. So I couldn't, if I was a guest, I can't buy a $100 gift card, use it for that service today, and use that $25 gift card for my service today, and use that $10 for me gift card for that service today. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm giving them with their $100 cash or $25 or $50. They're getting bonus gift cards to be used for retail products and to be used for upgrade services.
That makes so much sense.
Now, but here's the thing. I know a lot of people are like, Jason, I would never do that. I just like my discounted gift card. It's so much easier to explain and whatever. I'm like, it might be easier to explain, but it would also be easy to explain why you don't have any profit or why you're running on a very little profit. If you listen to kind of the way in which I would say heed the gift card warning is like, gift cards can be like crack. And you're like, ooh, I just want to give everybody a discount, right? You just get super excited and you give everybody the farm and like you go broke by selling gift cards. Like I remember I had a client one time who sold like It was like $75,000 of gift cards. I'm like, whoa, that was a crazy amount of gift cards for that 1 month. I'm like, what did you do? And they're like, well, one of our stylists, he sells all these gift cards. But it was like, he literally just pre-sold all of his clients the gift cards for the year. That was what he was doing. That's where I'm saying all these things are lessons that I've experienced from watching other salons and stylists do weird things and just have some problems. And like, it just kind of makes some challenges. And I think those are the things that, if you learn from it, you can make a big impact.
I love getting to teach people through other people's mistakes. I think you learn the quickest through mistakes.
Yeah.
And I think getting to be surrounded by so many people constantly making mistakes and learning from them gives us a lot of, this is what people have done and this is how it's bit them in the future when they're not thinking about it.
Right.
Thinking about it clearly.
And by the way, I had somebody the other day, they were like, hey, what's your discount program you're running for gift cards? Somebody mouth off, that sounds all bad. Somebody commented very nicely and said, Jason doesn't like gift cards. And I was like, well, no, hopefully after you listen to this podcast, I do like gift cards. Just there's a right way, in my opinion, there's a right way and a wrong way to do gift cards. And I think if you go broke selling gift cards, that's a problem.
Yeah. You don't want something that's going to be a detriment to your business. You want something that's going to work with your business. Yeah. And like you mentioned before, it may be a lot more to explain. And yes, it may be more work, but in the long run, you're going to have more profit and it's going to end up better. And you're not going to be as stressed out. Like think about the holidays and knowing your process already. Do it this year and then figure out your process and then let this be your process every single year. How much better would it feel to not go broke during the holidays?
Now, you might already have your gift card promotion done for the season and that's okay. But like you could always have like a separate promotion that you run or you could do something like that and just don't feel like you can't change it. If you listen to the podcast, you realize like probably need to mix this up. It'd be a really important thing for you to pay attention to. But I want to give you one other thing on gift cards. I probably have more than one, but I'll just give you at least another one. Is another thing that people don't plan for is what's called gift card breakage. You ever heard the term breakage before? I don't know if you're listening and you've heard breakage, but breakage is basically like, let's say if you sell 100 gift cards, how many of those gift cards go unredeemed? And that's called breakage. What that means is, according to most stats, if you look up, like there's a bank rate survey that did this that said 10 to almost 20%, 19, it was 10 to 20% of gift cards go unused in the lifetime. So if you sold $10,000 in gift cards, that means $1,000 to $2,000 in gift cards just didn't get redeemed for every $10,000 sold. So it's $1,000 to $2,000. That's a lot of gift cards to get unused. And so as a business owner, this is going back to the piece that I said about no boundaries, and I'm going back to that again. What you want to sell on that gift card, and this is other important details. You would say because this is law in some states, so I'm trying to be very mindful of what I say here, because it's going to throw people off. They're going to start arguing. I want to tell you why. The $100 gift card has got to be like a no boundary gift card, meaning they can buy the $100, no issue, and they can use it. In some states, you can say this gift card can be used for a set window of time. Okay, state by state, it varies. In different countries, it's different. So just be aware. Is that you can say, in some cases can say this gift card expires in 3 months because you want that person to come in and use that gift card in that window of time. Like you can put expiration dates on gift cards. You can make it a year, you can make it 3 months, you can make it 6 months, you can do all these things. You can say it never expires, which is super dangerous, by the way. I don't know if any of you guys still have Toys R Us gift cards. I still had some that I never used, and they went out of business, so I can't use them anymore. Yeah, too bad. But what I would say is that you can say, check on your state, you can say you have to redeem this by a certain time. But if you want to make sure you're super clean in any state, that $100 gift card I talked about, or that $50 or $25, that'd be a all access, 1 year expiration date, whatever, check your local laws, you can do that. But that promotional gift card, the $25 gift card, that really is kind of like a referral card, remember that? That $25 promotional gift card, you can say that must be redeemed for retail products or upgraded services by this set window of time. And so what ends up happening is, and you put nice little kits together, man, nice little kit, nice little basket, you can do all this stuff. Then all of a sudden those gift cards are packaged together with their retail kit or something like that. And all of a sudden, now you've got this really great opportunity to get that client to come in and use that gift card in the next 3 months rather than use it sometime randomly the next couple of years. And the reason why you'd want to say that extra gift card is valid for January or January and February is because January and February are usually slower. Everybody goes bananas in December and then they just like take a breath in January and they don't come in. So if you want to really make sure your January is popping, not only can you pre-book all your clients and customers, but you can also make those promotional gift cards good. And if you want to do it, again, just creative, you want to get extra creative. Remember what I said, buy a $100 gift card, get a $25 gift card for your friend and a $10 upgrade gift card for you. You could say they could use that on that service when they buy it. Maybe they want to do that because everybody loves to upgrade while they're there. Or you could say, we can give you a $10 upgrade service for any appointments you schedule in January. And so now you're encouraging your clients to do the behavior that you want by actually having them come in the month slower, to have them come down and do some really incredible things, which is super good.
Because people really do get motivated by knowing that they're going to have a discount or they're going to save money or they get something extra. Like people really are motivated by that kind of languaging of, hey, you can have this benefit if you do it in this month. You can have this additional thing.
Encourage the behavior that you're after. I do have another mistake for you on gift cards. Can I pop one more in? I promised I had more.
So are we on 8 now?
This is mistake number 8. This is going to be a weird one. And I think people, as soon as I say this, people are going to be like, not me, it would never happen, but it might. And that's why I'm giving you the warning.
You'd be surprised.
Gift cards are the number one way that people steal inside salons. And I don't mean clients and customers. I actually mean your staff. So we did a whole training on theft prevention inside salons. And what we found from serving hundreds of salons inside our academy is the number one way that people would steal from salons was through gift cards. And what happens is they would either cut a deal, or like some salons just have handwritten paper notes for gift cards, and they kind of have a very casual process for gift cards. And so what they would do, or they just have like stacks of gift cards that they kind of like make up and handwrite on their own, and they do all these things and they don't track it and manage it very well. So what would happen is a staff member or front desk person would actually write up gift cards, receive the cash, and not put it in the system, because when the gift card gets redeemed, they would notice. And I say this being a family member who actually had that happen. Is we had my family business, it was the same thing. They have regular gift shop, and they had somebody handwriting gift cards, and they were just giving them to their friends, not to their friends. They were writing gift cards, and the person would pay cash for the gift card, and they wouldn't register it in their POS system, and they would just pocket the $100. And so I've seen salons, it sounds gross, I've seen salons lose $10,000 up to $100,000 in gift card theft because of that process. Now you might think, Jason, I don't have that issue. It could never happen to me.
My staff would never do that.
My staff is super sweet. They would never, Edna would never do that. I'm just saying, like, make sure you have a process that you inventory the gift cards you have. You have a tracking system, and they're numbered, and they're all cataloged, and you can track in your system, know what's there. That's a big mistake people make on gift cards, is like there's just such a flow, and cash is a really big deal. And I'm just going to say this because some owners do it, is like, you might just pocket some cash sometimes in your salon, and man, an employee watches you pocket cash one time, and they're like, maybe I could pocket some cash. So just be aware that like you've got to be the example for others to follow. And I think this has been a pretty definitive list of gift card, things. But I hope you have an amazing gift card season. I really do hope that this is something that you turn into an incredible resource. You sell a lot of gift cards. I actually want you to sell your face off in gift cards. I want you to sell more gift cards this season than ever before, because I gave you a way to actually make gift cards profitable, drive more people into the salon in the early part of the year, and get new guests through the door, which is ultimately the goal of getting gift cards, is make sure that you're, all those clients that come in the salon, get them. And another hot tip I'll give you on gift cards, like another hot tip. The closer you get to Christmas, the more gift cards you'll sell, because there will be more and more people that are last minute. And last thing I want to tell you, if you have any appointments the week after Christmas or even the week after that, still ask about gift cards. Was there anybody you screwed up and didn't get a gift for that we could still get you a gift card? And I think that's a question that a lot of people in salons don't ask, is after Christmas, they don't ask again, because they're like exhausted, sweeping the floor with their face, They're like, I can't function. But like, don't forget you can sell gift cards after Christmas. Are there any holiday parties coming up? Oh, and okay, one more tip. I also would say that don't forget to ask, especially your business owners, if they would like to do a package for everybody in their office. And that because you could do this, you could say, hey, I'm going to give you the $100 gift card, or I'll give you this much of a gift card, and I'll make little gift bags for everybody in your office. And if you want, and this is a really sharp salon owner or a stylist in a salon who did this, they said, I'll package up a retail goodie bag for you tell me how many men and how many women, and I'll put a $25 little mini kit together for everybody in your office. So they'll get the mini kit with a basket and all this other stuff, plus that $100 gift card, plus. I'll package all those up for you, and I'll take care of your whole office. And I'm not kidding you. This one guy, he would do 300 to 400 of those, because people were like, oh, I have 15 people in my office, 25 people in my office. And he would spend all that time packaging them up. And this dude sold more gift cards than anybody I've ever met in my life. because he would do that package. And if he knew we had clients who had a lot of employees, and he's like, I got you, don't worry, I'll take care of all the gifting, I'll pack, you can just be the hero. Walk in with those packages and do it. And you're not walking in with some like cheesy Costco gift packages. It's some really nice gift bags from the salon spa and like, all that stuff. So anyway, those are my hot tips for gift cards.
I love that.
That was
no
good.
kidding. I love that. That's like, it's really in asking the right questions and knowing what is your purpose and intention of like, who are the people coming into your salon? What is their reality? And then how do you speak to their reality to be able to have the right promotion or the right value up that they can take away and be like, oh, that is what I need. And I love that's a good point. Like even after Christmas, somebody might have gotten you a gift and you're like, oh, I didn't get them a gift. Love that.
Yeah.
So this has been super helpful.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot in this podcast. So I can't wait to open my own business, do my own gift card. I'm going to do it right. So hopefully you listen to all this and you're like, yeah, no, I'm good. I did all those things and you're good to go. If you didn't, or if you want any support with your gift card process or a specific question
we'll help you.
for Salon, there's a number in the description. You can text us anytime. We'd love to hang out with you. We'd love to talk to you and support you in any way that we can. Before we wrap up, Jason, you want to list out again, what are the 8 mistakes that salon owners make when it comes to gift cards?
They discount too much and they don't check if they're profitable. They don't have any boundaries on their gift cards. They fluff up December and they hurt the rest of the year. They spend their cash in December that they don't really have. All right, so they miscategorize on their P&L, which leads to number 6, which is they end up paying taxes on the gift cards that they bring through. And then number 7 is they sell existing clients and customers into it. So
not only do I hope that you got the mistakes to make, but also a lot of ideas of how to run your gift card promotions in the best way to make this year your best year yet. Again, there's a number in the description. Text us anytime. Text us a gift card and we'd love to support you, or find us anywhere on Facebook, Instagram, all the places, you know the drill. And thank you so much, Jason, for hanging out. And we'll see you next time on the Profitable Salon Owner Podcast. Bye.
Thanks for having me on today, Kayla. Appreciate you.
You've been listening to the Profitable Salon Owner Podcast. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave us a review, and check us out at profitablesalon.com for more episodes, content, and to help you turn your salon into the business you've always dreamt of.